Alright, hi there, this is Kim Willis with another in my video series on phone skills. Improving your phone skills. You're running a home business and you recognize that being effective on the phone is absolutely critical. And that's why you're watching this video, no doubt. Alright, now this is number 5 and the previous 4, just a quick recap. Number 1 was relax, number 2 was control, number 3 was posture, and number 4 is positioning. So what is number 5? Number 5 is listen. Listen. Use these more than you use this. Listen. We've got to listen, guys. We like the sound of our own voice. Maybe that's the problem. And we do too much talking. When it comes to working with somebody on the phone or even face to face, what we're really wanting to get happening is some dialogue. So forget monologue, embrace dialogue. What's dialogue? That's a two-way street, isn't it? Dialogue. That's what we want. How do we get dialogue happening? We do it by asking questions, which I've already covered in a previous lesson, mini lesson. But some people are fearful of asking questions because they're afraid of the silence, perhaps. They're afraid of what the response might be. Yet, if it's handled correctly, the response will usually be very encouraging and pleasant. And look, if the response indicates to you that the person is not a prospect, great. You found out early, get off the call. Don't waste your time. But you've got to ask the questions, but of equal importance, you've got to listen to the answers. And don't just listen in a cursory way or a superficial way. Listen intently. The phone is, in some respects, is more powerful than face-to-face when it comes to asking questions, because you're not looking at them. So you can focus 100% on listening. There's no visual element at all. And I often find it's easier to concentrate when I'm talking to somebody on the phone and listening to their answers compared to face-to-face. Quite often I find my mind would wander when I was doing that a long time ago, got distracted, lots of things to look at, paintings on the wall and all this sort of stuff. So the phone is fantastic because you can focus 100% on what they're saying. And as I said, listen intently to the answers, because sometimes what people say and what they really mean are two completely different things. So that's why it's so important to listen intently, because we can get a feel for what they're really on about. Of course, some people will not answer your question directly. They will avoid answering it. What do you do in that instance? Well, usually I bring them back to the question. I might just gently say something like, well, I didn't quite ask that question, John. Thanks for your answer. I appreciate thanks for your response. I appreciate that. But what I was actually saying was blah, blah, blah. Okay? Now, if you're not listening carefully to what people are saying, you may miss the fact that they didn't answer the question, or at least they didn't answer the question in the way that you wanted them to answer it. Okay, they didn't answer it directly. For instance, if I ask somebody, oh, what sort of income are you wanting to generate for yourself, if I'm promoting the business side of things rather than the product side of things, what sort of income are you wanting to generate for yourself? And sometimes I get some convoluted, ridiculous answer, anything but the truth. Okay? So I'm going to say, yeah, I understand that, John, but give me an idea, on a monthly basis, what sort of income are you wanting to generate for yourself? And then, of course, we must be quiet when we ask the question. Create that vacuum of silence. The vacuum will get filled because you've passed the ball to your prospect. They'll want to fill it. They'll feel the pressure to fill it. So listening, having good listening skills, extremely important. If you're the sort of person that tends to talk, you're going to have to just get out of that bad habit, because it really is a bad habit, and it's going to cost you money. It is going to cost you money, cost you sales, cost you sign-ups. Okay, that's the end of that tip. Look forward to seeing you on the next one. Bye for now.